How we sound in V. Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is our producer V for never mind.
Vendetta.
No, V for vector.
Vector
Vertical.
V for villain.
V for Virgin Slayer.
for valence.
V for
Electron.
very talented.
I would love for interpretation.
Pick it up.
V for vroom.
V for violent.
V for fucker.
Okay, we're done. Dyson ruined it.
V for Vavitch.
You know what I found out recently? I don't know why this reminded me of it, but what's his name? Who's the guy who just died who had a Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer died?
Yeah, do you know Jerry
R.I.P.
Springer
More
died?
Jerry Springer show?
Dude, you do not give a shit about
Jerry,
Jerry Springer
Jerry,
just takes advantage of like poor people who want money to be on TV.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the Ku Klux Klan,
He's
which
like
are poor people.
he's like a Dr. Phil type.
I've heard.
No, he's a
I
Mari.
found out that in like the 90s or 80s, I think it was 80s, not 90s. In the 80s, Jerry Springer, before he was like a reality show star, he was like considered like one of the great hopes of the Democratic Party in the Midwest.
Really?
Yeah, he was like one of the third, like the biggest in his state for like labor rights and like a bunch of that type of stuff, which is so like surprising that Jerry Springer is actually like it's so funny because he came back. He's tried to come back into politics since his show, but people don't like take him seriously.
And then you just went and shot him in the forehead.
Yeah, whatever that means.
No, but I saw like a video and he's just like, you guys may know me from trash television, but this made me see the realism of the poor side of America. How most Americans only have this much money in their bank account. And I'm like, Jerry Springer, you're not the guy to be giving this message.
yeah.
You are the poor person.
Dude, maybe you should have not exploited people for like 20 years of your career.
I mean, it wasn't just him, though.
Yes, but it's his show.
You're the face.
And it's mostly minorities.
Like Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen is not the same.
Hey, what?
Ellen has like Alex from Target and like
like minor celebrities and stuff.
Ellen's just like a shitty boss.
Yeah.
I do know because Dr. Phil is similar. When Dr. Phil had what are they called?
Dr. Phil just said recently.
What?
I have an older lady
Right.
watches Dr. Phil. He's like, don't hire Gen X. They don't want to work.
Gen X?
We're Gen Z, by the way.
Yes, I know. We're
I was
Gen
like,
Z.
who's got prejudice against Gen X?
I don't
Gen X is
know.
the age above millennials.
Dr. Phil, I
Yeah,
guess.
Gen X is like our parents.
Our parents.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Our parents? Who's?
Oh, wait, no. Gen Alpha, sorry.
Oh,
Gen
Alpha is the
Alpha?
people right underneath us. I think Gen Alpha
Who's
is.
hiring Gen Alpha? They're kids.
Are they like 2009 and above? Like what's the oldest Gen Alpha is like 14.
Yeah, don't give Gen Alpha jobs. like shame on you if you do.
Shame. I did see.
Child labor is bad.
Kennedy did text me that her rotation, her supervisor in internal med, is this like 31-year-old like Nigerian guy who's like he went to medical school like at 16 and is a genius, and he I guess has gone on rants before about how like the reason that women aren't finding quality men is because how much of our testosterone has dropped.
Oh.
It's
And
true.
I've
I've been told about that. It was like men are becoming more
Also-
feminine and women are becoming more masculine. Supposedly. In our generationals.
I do think we have lower test, but I also think it's like related because we just don't need to birth as high numbers as before
We're not trying to.
because we're actually
Produce
It's
too much.
also the
overpopulated.
vaccines, too.
We're also not like killing like animals, like hunting and stuff. Like we don't need to do any of that stuff.
We got our farmers to do that for
We
us.
spend most of our time like watching TV. And stuff.
Also, am I more of a quality man if I start taking like tren? Like, does that make because that just
Yeah.
boosts my testosterone?
yeah, that makes you higher value.
Oh, I feel like you're
Yeah.
kind of weird now.
like,
I want to take tren. I want to get jacked. I want to look like who's that bald guy who like he's like
Tate?
I ran with broken legs.
Oh,
And
David Goggins.
David
David
Goggins.
Goggins. I hate that
Who's
guy.
gonna carry the boats?
The only good thing about David Goggins is he's one of the only like men influencers who my dad gets on his like YouTube shorts, who my dad doesn't show me and go like, look at this guy. Cause he has seen like David Goggins like running on broken legs and he's like, that's stupid.
Well, Miguel, think
That's
about
like
it.
dumb fuck shit. Like, why are you gonna run on Why are you gonna run 15 miles on broken legs? You just might be crippled.
Miguel, think about it though. Like once you start taking testosterone, you could be like, "This is me on 1 month of tea," and this is me on 1 year of tea.
That like famous like ran on like broken legs story. He ran like an ultra marathon on like broken legs, and then he was in a cast for 14 months.
Yeah, so unworth it.
Like screw
Because he
that.
broke his legs. He broke his legs like halfway through, and then just taped them up and finished them. And I'm like, I would have just quit the race, healed my legs in a month, done the race in a different month,
Yeah, fair.
and I wouldn't have been in a cast like my entire year.
Yeah, but you're not a real man though.
Yeah, he
Real
does.
man, a real hunter, like
Doesn't
that's gatherer behavior. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
gatherer.
the
Yeah,
body's a weapon, not a vessel.
yeah. You eat your fruit. You little
You
gatherer.
go gatherer.
cherry
Sucking on
picker.
that cherry.
Dude, I'm gonna use that as an insult from now on. You little gatherer.
Gatherer. Yeah.
Dude, I think that could get trendy.
Trendy.
It
Yeah,
probably
people
would.
in like
Gatherer.
Because the
manosphere.
whole alpha beta dynamic. You can just change it. Hunter gatherers.
Are other people in your lives that aren't in your immediate?
Yeah.
What? Okay. No.
I think
Obviously.
I think like you in a way they are.
In a way, you have to value them less, because if you value everyone the same level, you would go crazy.
Go a little insane, yeah.
I think you would be like really depressed.
Yeah, but then,
Super.
but like, you can also not call them NPCs.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's,
that's why I said in a way.
I think that's like modern TikTok language.
Like
yeah.
NPCs, like so dehumanizing.
Mhm.
Like if you're in D&D, you don't call all the characters in the bar NPCs. You call them
Yeah.
other characters.
They're
Talk
extras.
to.
The extras.
They're extras.
You're just an extra in my life.
Yeah.
You just get a couple lines and then I'm out and you're nothing.
Yeah, you were just a coffee person.
People on TikTok are fucking pussies. Instead of telling someone, I think your taste in music is bad, they'll say NPC music. And I'm like, because you don't have the balls to just
Say bad music.
be like, I don't like your music.
Yeah.
I think
Be
your
like,
music's
you're
bad.
basic.
You basic.
The basic.
They'll go NPC music because that makes them special. I'm like, nah.
People have terrible music taste.
I agree. Mainstream audiences.
Mainstream audiences.
Like one
We,
girl,
radio.
you and me have a mutual friend who listens
we don't need to talk about what they
to
like.
legitimately like top 40, like their favorite band right now is AJR.
Dude, it's crazy. I always think to
It
myself,
makes me
who
annoyed.
loves AJR is show tunes without the show.
Yeah.
They,
If I wanted to have show tunes without the show, I just sing show tunes that I make up to
Yeah,
myself.
I wouldn't
I like
mind.
show tune my own life and then move on with my
I
day.
wouldn't mind seeing AGR for like $15 at a random concert, because I'm like, whatever, at least you're giving the energy or whatever. But the fact that you have to pay like $120 to see an arena show of AGR being like the world's smallest violin.
Would you also pay all that money to get up like front row seats and then also have them plan out your tattoo? That's
Do
what
you want AGR out of all people?
Yeah.
That's fine. I think
No.
tattoos are cool.
I love our friend, but our friend did that.
They have an AGR tattoo.
They have a tattoo that they designed on stage in like a minute, and then they put it on their body.
It's almost like
I guess that's saying you're a fan.
Hey, yeah.
It's almost like
big
similar
fan.
to like the
What
Mac.
would the musician have to be for you to allow that to happen?
no
Dude,
one, because that's
I was gonna say no one, unless they're willing to do more than just put a tattoo on me. Is crazy.
what do you mean?
To like come on the podcast or something?
Dude, to get or like you'll get a tattoo on me. Well, let's go on a date. Let's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
so that'd be
crazy.
a weird,
Miguel.
gross dynamic.
Miguel.
Yeah.
No.
You know.
But you do
Would
it.
you judge if I got like a Taylor
I
Swift tattoo
would.
and then
No,
went
I
on a
wouldn't.
date with
I
Taylor
wouldn't.
Swift?
I would judge you.
would not.
Really?
Yeah.
You
No.
would really be like, Miguel got caught on a date with Taylor Swift and now has like 1 million extra followers in a weekend.
I would judge you because of the tattoo. The tattoo plus the date is weird.
No, there's a story attached to the.
There's a story. That's the whole point. That's
It's
the
not like
reason
my
I'm
other
doing
friend.
it.
Who has just
I
a
let Taylor
tattoo.
Swift tattoo on me so I could get a date with her. That's so gross and creepy.
No, it's like it wasn't his idea. It was
but
his
just
Swift's
getting
idea.
No, it was his idea.
Yes, but just getting a tattoo is lame.
Yeah, and then he
Okay,
gets to
but
go
going
on her
from lame to
PJ.
creepy.
I'd rather go from lame to creepy because creepy's a
What are
story.
they gonna do there? I wonder.
Yeah, but you're the creep.
So,
Dude.
Dyson doesn't ever want a successful podcast. You can't just be tepid. You can't just be all 5 out of 10s.
Epic is my favorite Pokemon.
Dude, sometimes you gotta like stretch the limits. You know, you have to do some kind of sketchy stuff.
Phoebe Bridgers
it's
tattoo.
true. God.
It's true.
Name a
Yeah,
podcaster.
Name a single podcast that everybody's just a normal guy and doesn't do anything weird.
Well, I mean,
Has
it's
never
not.
done anything wacky.
The peel.
Okay, unpopular.
and we already have done some weird wacky shit on here.
Not as wacky as I'd like to be.
God damn it! It's like I pissed on myself with this yuzu orange pineapple.
We bloodlet me.
We did bloodlet him, and it would have been hilarious if you guys got to see that.
That's on the mind.
Yeah.
We bloodlet him.
Yeah.
No,
He like
no.
smashed his finger. You know,
not-
like when your fingernail gets filled with blood.
We're not plague doctors.
We were like drinking, and then we decided. I was like, we can like superheat a needle and like make a hole in his nail to let his blood squirt out.
Yeah, and also plague doctors didn't bloodlet, they lanced. They lanced boils and stuff.
what?
Yeah.
Did they not?
Did they do leech stuff too? Was
Yeah,
that
they
also
did
leech
leech
stuff?
stuff.
But I thought they bloodlet. I guess I was wrong.
Leeches is. I don't understand how anyone ever thought that would get rid of their disease.
Because they're
Who looks at a
natural.
leech and goes,
The creatures.
that looks like it gets rid of diseases?
Well, if it sucks stuff out, like
So it's specifically gonna suck out a disease?
okay, but like you also have modern knowledge. You don't have like dumb like medieval knowledge.
I feel like I
True.
would have been smart enough to say no to a
You don't
leech.
throw your shit in the streets.
There are practical uses of leeches, like getting rid of rotten flesh, like
Yes, I
Yeah,
get
and
you.
stuff like that.
Like the calluses of your foot?
so I can see the leaps they made
Yeah.
with no idea of like DNA or like anything. Really?
Or like how diseases pass.
Yeah.
They
What if we-
also didn't even have plumbing systems. Shit in buckets.
In the street.
In the street a lot.
Which is funny because the Romans had
Have
plumbing
like
systems,
good plumbing.
and then they
Yeah.
were like, "Fuck that."
They got flushing toilets and shit.
The Romans had bath houses, and then they were like, "You know what? Let's get rid of those. Let's just use perfume."
Let's make bathing be like a bi-yearly thing.
British people.
It's crazy. Didn't Romans used to bathe like once a week or something?
Yeah.
Like was like pretty regular
It's
for
like rub a
ancient
dub
times.
bath time with
Yeah, I
the
feel like
bros.
Bathhouses are a very good thing.
Well, they were
society
like a meeting
created.
place. They were like you have your wine, you chill with your homies, you scrub their backs, grab their balls.
You don't have to grab the balls,
Bros,
but
dude, I bet they
balls.
did. I bet they did.
Yeah, they probably like just like slap their dicks around.
Well, like you know, like baseball
Sure.
players do like the whole booty cheek thing.
okay, that's different.
They make each other's
That's
booty cheeks
masculine.
clap.
Whole booty cheek thing.
They make them clap.
It's true. No, have you seen
What the
baseball
fuck?
players? They'll go pop and they'll slap one cheek into the other. Like they won't go like clap. They'll go on their
Dude,
homies.
I'd like to have a baseball player ass.
Yeah.
Do you with your frame? I think you look goofy
I would look
because you don't play baseball.
Well, no, if I play, obviously I would want more than just the ass.
Because imagine just walking around with just like an
Yeah.
ass double the size.
yeah, I don't want like
That's
a
hilarious.
BBL.
And you don't have the tree trunk legs. It's just the ass.
It's just the ass.
Like
I
that
think
one
you'd
guy-
look good with the BBL.
that one guy who does like
I'll
WW
get a BBL for you,
MMA fights.
We'll take care of you. We'll
Yeah.
wipe your ass on the pod.
dude. What?
How was it like to stand on a plane like the entire time? Because I know if you have a BBL and you try coming
can't
back
sit
home,
down.
you can't sit down.
What are you talking about?
A Brazilian booty lift.
Yeah, I hear if you go to like a lot of like Latin American countries during certain times of the year, there'll be like 6 or 7 like BBL girls who are just standing on the plane.
Or like
That's scary.
they'll just be sitting
You're
like
not buckled in.
No, because if you
No.
sit down, you can pop your implants.
Oh my.
You gotta have them you gotta let them like settle in and
That's
stuff.
so sketch. What if you have
Oh, you
any
can straight
turbulence?
die.
yeah.
BBL
It's an invasive
Out of
surgery.
the cosmetic surgeries, it is the most dangerous cosmetic surgery.
Also, just
Breast implants, if they pop, you just look funky.
also just on like implants.
It's one of those
personally.
surgeries that I just don't get because you can do fucking squats.
Do squats, you
like
bitch.
you can get a big ass.
Stop being a pussy.
You can
that's
get,
not what
okay, you can't get a big ass.
you can get a
sh-
nicely shaped ass.
Yeah.
A firm
Not-
ass is better than no
But you know,
ass.
it's a good ass.
a
You
good
can get a
ass.
good ass.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good ass, you
Yeah,
can get
you
one.
can get a good ass, but you can't always get a big ass. And that's
Okay,
what
my And
It creates more character to your life.
The 20
working out than just going to a surgeon. Okay.
Now I feel like you're just shaming people for not working out.
No, the 2010s were just the era of big
you don't have
asses.
to work out.
That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
to.
coming into like I think we're gonna step out of the BBL. Like
We're going
like
into
that.
like skinny.
yes, but I
And-
don't. But I think there's enough people that are anti it that I think we're gonna have like two extremes.
We're not in the skinny
We're
trend. I
slipping
don't
back
feel
into
like
heroin chic slightly with the buccal fat surgeries.
Yeah, but like ass wise, like people are trying to be. People want buff girls right now.
That's true.
We're
I like buff
anti
girls.
slim asses, but we're not as fat ass as we were like earlier. Like a few
Yeah.
years ago, I feel like we were way more fat ass. Now we're all about like
we
mid
were
size.
we were slim thick before.
Yeah, slim thick for sure.
Slim thick was like the thing to
Hourglass.
be.
Also, slim thick is such like a. That sounds so toxic.
It is.
Well,
It
to
was.
be slim
Still
thick,
is.
it's genetics.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like slim thick is like such an impossible standard to like set people on. Like
Mhm.
you have to be both like slim in the right places and thick in the right places.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean that's why like so many girls are wearing like corsets right now.
Yeah, like form fitting.
Yeah, to like bring down their body so it looks like hourglass, and it's like that's unfortunate.
You know what corsets used
if,
to do?
If you're if we're
Kill
wearing
people.
a properly fitting corset, it won't like it's not uncomfortable. It's actually like supposed to be really comfortable.
Because it's made for your body type.
Yeah.
But no, I think
No, I think corsets are fine.
Well,
If you
I'm
buy
not
the right
saying
one.
corsets, but I'm saying like not corsets in
Like
general,
Spanx?
but the
Like, doing stuff to
corsets,
bind.
the stuff that they're using to really like bind and contract to like really make things like change
Like a
your body.
like a what's it girdle?
Like a girdle.
oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm not
Girdle's different.
great at the terms.
Yeah, a corset is like it's kind of like a bra. It's like underwear basically. It's like a bra, but it's like your whole
A
upper
lot of
body.
people do wear pretty tight corsets though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not trying to like marry ourselves to
Well,
Maybe you're not.
To
Yeah.
save our country. Kind of true.
what?
Selling yourself to a prince to save your country. That's basically what life used to be.
Yeah, but we're
That
not
was
in
the
that
best.
life.
That was the best it got.
for like a
Are we-
woman.
Are we like? Are
I'm
we
like,
like?
that's pretty bad.
That's
are we
pretty bad.
pro royalty? You know, Britain.
No.
Who is pro
Yeah,
royalty?
who in the apartment
A lot of
says
old
stuff
Christian
that a pro
people.
royalty is?
I don't know.
I
I'm just
love
curious.
I'm not even pro our
Monarchy.
regular government.
I love Harry.
Harry's
How
my
are you?
favorite.
Harry is Harry the redhead?
Yeah.
yeah.
The one who went into the
He
military.
married Meghan Merkel.
Dude, his hairline went the minute he hit 30 went out the window
Yeah.
Why do we care about these people?
because they're shoved in our
God
faces.
said so.
I mean, like ultimately, I don't really care.
It's
But
really
we were
just
talking about royalty and the
history
English
buffs.
royalty.
They're like the
is the
biggest
fir-
royalty.
yeah, the ones that come to mind,
my mother
There's
was
like Middle
the
Eastern
cousin
royalty.
of a French duchess.
I don't know any other names.
like all the sultans and stuff. Yeah.
Got all those oil factories.
If I was like a long descendant of a czar, I feel pretty cool.
Would you?
You don't have any benefits from it though.
No.
That's like the worst. That's one of the worst royalties to be right
Yeah,
now.
but you could like wear the outfit and like not
Dude,
feel
if
ashamed.
Dyson was like, my great grandfather was a Moorish king, and I'm like, well, the Moors haven't been in power for like
yeah.
hundreds of
Also-
years.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring
also
them back.
the distant
yeah.
relatives of the
reign.
czars, they're still killing those fuckers. Like if they speak out a lot about them being like related to royalty, they're still taking them out.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah.
it just like a few years ago? Like one of them got, well, they passed away, but they passed away by being like hit by like a semi, like in a parking lot. But like the semi was going like 80 miles an hour or something.
Hey, that happens,
And
man.
it's like, no, that's like a murder.
I mean, dude, I see some of the way some teenagers drive. I mean, it's a semi, so it's not. But
How do you know?
Teens these days driving their semis into sultans.
not a sultan,
But
a
you-
czar.
you
A
have-
czar.
I saw it was crazy. I am almost without a doubt sure. You know, like the road back here is like 25 to 30 miles an hour. I saw someone going like 100. And I am like, what's the point? Like, why are you rip roaring 100 through a suburb?
No
I
fun.
can. Because I can. Oh wait, I mean,
Because I got vroom truck build, baby.
That is the most annoying thing. I hate how people with fast cars take like the muffler off so it's louder. And I'm like, it isn't any better. You just want people to know, like you're making your car worse so that people know that you're like driving fast.
You know what makes it even louder? Take off their Cadillac converter. super loud.
And then sell it at a junkyard.
Cut the brakes.
Because I don't have one in my car. So it'll be very
You don't
loud.
have a catalytic converter in your car?
Not in that truck, no.
My God.
Someone took it in the local parking lot.
When was this?
Of the grocery store that starts with R.
We're in Northern California. You can say Rayleigh's.
Okay, yeah. It was the
There's a
Rayleigh's,
bunch of Rayleigh's here.
Rayleigh's parking lot where the Tesla charging
Yeah, there's
port.
like 50. I mean, I guess they could eventually.
Oh,
They check every Rayleigh's, like, from, like, here up to, like,
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
know, what's
describe
in-
the shopping district, though, so they figure it
To
out.
undisclosed other city.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, it got jacked. Someone took it.
Plus,
Like-
they could like use other details about like our hometown that we've mentioned before.
If there are certain GeoGuessr people, they can look out this window and know where we are. It's true though. That one,
Don't mention that.
That's weird.
Huh?
Don't give it to them.
don't give it to them.
Don't
But have you
instigate.
seen that one TikTok GeoGuessr guy who like is like crazy? He's like, this is a picture my parents took like when they first met. Can you tell me where it is? And he'll be like the exact spot, and he'll find it within like people are like, I posted this like 2 hours ago, and he found it, and I'm like, that is crazy. It is crazy that some people just play GeoGuessr and look at Google Maps so much they can get a general area and then narrow it down after an hour or two.
No, I wouldn't
That's
call that
pretty
crazy.
impressive.
I call that pathetic.
I mean,
How much time are you
I
spending?
mean, actually, pretty accurate.
How much time
Okay,
are you
no.
spending
I think
to get that
at
good?
the end of the day, they're basically doing the same thing we are, but just with GeoGuessr, and they're more successful.
yeah. What are we doing?
The same
Like
thing.
like streaming and like
Making
TikToks.
TikToks.
That's not what we're doing a lot.
We're making a podcast and we're turning them into TikToks.
Yeah, but like we're not doing that all the time.
You know what? That's
And we
a
have
good
less
point.
followers.
And we don't help people find where their parents met each other.
In fact, we're actually worse for the world.
We don't like
I'm not going to
Welcome to
sit
the
here.
Peel.
welcome to the
I'm not going to sit here and you
Peel.
compare me to
The place
TikTok.
that is worse in the world than GeoGuessers.
GeoGuessr professionals.
Whatever. GeoGuessr, smasher messer.
Dude, I bet maybe not, maybe they have it, but I bet a GeoGuessr somewhere has helped someone find like somebody who is like kidnapped, like being held hostage.
That'd be dope.
Dude, I bet the
That'd be pretty
CIA
funny.
is starting to recruit GeoGuessers.
I would. These guys are fucking insane.
Dude, to find like terrorists and stuff.
I remember seeing like
I think that's how they found Osama bin Laden.
No. That's how they found Dio from
They're like,
JoJo.
bomb that place.
Do you remember? Like I think Ludwig did an episode against a GeoGuessr, and Ludwig had literally been at the spot, and the GeoGuessr in a shorter time got a closer spot than Ludwig, who had literally been there, like in the where the picture was. And I'm like, crazy, you were closer. How are you closer in shorter amounts of time?
Because he's Ludwig and he doesn't do it for a living. He says, you know.
Yeah. I mean, he plays it quite often.
He does play it quite often because it's kind of low effort and it's kind of fun. It's fun.
And you can do it like at the end of a 24-hour stream and you're like about to die. You haven't slept.
yeah.
24 hours.
We've done it before.
And then after the 24 hours, you stay up another 8 hours because it's like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
2 p.m.
You should just take some like sleeping pills and then do a 24-hour stream right after.
Fight the sleep. Get
and
like
just have paranoia,
yeah.
delusions,
Yeah.
start screaming about the shadows.
On the topic of guessing, I did want to try it, if it's all right with you guys.
Yeah.
I did want to try a new segment out.
Okay.
I call it Choose Your Own Adventure. I have 3 news stories that I found online. They all happened in the last year, and I'm going to give you guys the majority of the story, and then I'm going to ask you guys
How it ends.
how it ends.
Okay.
All right. Does that make sense for everybody here? Okay. The
Do we
very
have to
first,
guess?
yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
each of you,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say each of you guess.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is semi-truck in Minnesota tipped over on the freeway with a little under 100 pigs. Afterwards, they blank.
I don't know. I don't know what pigs can do that's like crazy.
Really normal things or really disgusting things, and I don't think it's the really disgusting things.
But like I feel like it's gotta be like kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're all crazy.
Okay.
So what can they do with these pigs?
Want me to
All
answer
I can
first?
think about
Is
is
it pigs? My guess is gonna be like semi truck explodes or something and like the pigs like blow up.
Okay, Miguel.
Dyson.
when I think pigs, which is just not it. But all I can think of is your old boss like watching videos of like a pig getting his ass slapped. Like, at work, like on the
So,
computer. So
Miguel-
that's me. It's just like a bunch of pig ass slapping.
Okay. Brendan?
Miguel's answer is orgy. Gotcha.
What? There was no sexual content in mine.
That's what your direction was.
Okay, how
does
is
that
what
work,
his
though?
boss
So
doing
Miguel-
was not sexual?
There's no
Miguel-
orgies.
So Miguel's thing is like what? Like people on the freeway started slapping the pigs' asses?
Well, your boss and his friends. I don't know.
We're not talking about
in
that.
Minnesota? Okay.
So can you say the
Semi-truck in Minnesota tipped over on the freeway with a little under 100 pigs. Afterwards, they...
all resorted to cannibalism due to strenuous situations?
That's true.
Okay, the answer is they attacked and killed the driver as he
Oh.
tried to round them up.
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to attack stranded freeway drivers. The cops were called and several pigs were had to be killed
That's
in the process.
scary because pigs eat meat.
Pigs eat
I know.
people.
I read
Yeah.
there's a Junji Ito story about like a
Yeah,
a
I've
farm
heard
of
this.
pigs that eat like the farmers, and then they become just like ravenous pigs who eat anybody who visits the pig farm.
Yep. Boars are
That's cute.
they're omnivores. They'll eat each other. They'll eat other
I mean,
people.
didn't people like devil boars, like in like Princess Mononoke, like the huge evil spirit boars were just spores that people, like in like old stories, were like boars that ate people or something?
Yeah.
Became like magical evil boars. That'd be kind of dope if that was real. Like if you fed like a boar human, it grew like 7 times bigger.
So I got the closest.
Would that be dope?
You did kind of
You
get
don't think
pretty
it'd be
close.
kind of dope? We'd
I
be like in a
raised
mythical
pigs
world.
a little bit, so I know
Okay,
some
but that-
things.
I don't know.
But you can still kill
If
it
that's
with
the
a gun.
one, if that's the
We
one
can still
mythical
kill it
thing,
with a gun.
If that's the only mythical
You can
thing
still,
there is.
I'm sure there'll be more mythical things if we have the more mythical
no,
thing.
that's not true.
You think that'd be the only mythical thing?
Dude, that's a fucking slippery
Okay,
slope
what
fallacy.
if we also have mermaids?
That's so not connected.
Oh, that's changed everything.
Dude,
Yeah, it changes everything.
No, no.
I'm gonna be so
No
sarcastic.
mermaids? Mermaids doesn't change everything?
there was a very
And they're like aerial mermaids.
there's a very heavy argument with
They're like bird mermaids.
No!
bird
No.
what
on
are
the
you
bottom.
talking about?
That's
bird
not a mermaid.
mermaids.
That's like a
Bird body,
harpy.
human head.
that's an air folk.
Harpies.
That's crazy.
But,
Okay, what's
but
the
no,
next
no, I
headline?
would say
The next headline. Okay.
Okay,
all right.
well.
The next headline is an 82-year-old man in Germany was arrested for dealing hard drugs to minors for the 24th time. The judge blank.
Dyson.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like the judge said, "Better luck next time," and slapped him on the ass.
But
Dyson's taking slap
the
ass route.
judge was one of the people's fathers that he sold to.
That's some like
Okay.
Euphoria plot twist type of shit.
Okay.
The judge. These are like wild answers.
Yeah.
Okay. The judge. What was like?
He sold 20-something counts of hard drugs.
Yeah, he's been arrested
minors.
24 times for dealing hard drugs to minors.
Yeah, be
And the
like,
judge-
ah.
The judge pardoned him because he was selling drugs to like minors with like.
Because they were anti-anxiety pills.
Yeah,
He was
That's-
just a pharmacist.
that's my guess.
Selling
He's like a
Lexapro.
pharmacist, unlicensed pharmacist. That's what the old guy is.
Is that actually it?
The judge let him off with his final warning. So he's never been convicted.
Was he sell
He's been
weed?
let off.
Imagine
Yo,
getting
my slap
24
the ass.
What country?
This is
Germany.
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 It's probably because it's like weed or something.
Here-
Yeah.
here's the quote. No. The drugs included Adderall.
Okay, that's
Included
anxiety.
Yeah. Included Adderall, meth, and crack.
Well, the meth and crack is a little
I
much.
think I was like, Adderall, what is he going to do next? Lexapro? And then you went,
No,
meth and crack.
straight
And I
to
went,
crack and
oof.
meth. You're like,
And I
oh.
went, you know what?
Yeah,
Those are real drugs.
and ecstasy. Yeah.
Those are all really bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
jeez.
he's quoted as saying to him, like as he like let him off with his final warning, he said, "Dealing drugs to kids is bad, Mr. Klein. So get over it. Stop it."
Stop it.
Stop it.
Slap on the wrist. Bad. Bad dog.
Slap on the wrist, slap on the ass.
Okay.
Okay, you guys ready for the third story?
Hey, if you want to slap ass, just let me know.
This is in our state. This is in our state. Woman, and this is actually the most recent because all these happened in the last year. Woman in California fell on the beach and required immediate medical attention. She was taken promptly to the ER. She had fallen on a blank.
My guess is jellyfish.
No, that's normal.
That's wild.
Okay.
She had fallen.
You know what jellyfish is?
Okay,
on.
fine. Like a dead killer whale.
No.
I was gonna say something really similar, so now I have to change my answer. Because I was like dead great white shark, but she fell on the necklace from the Titanic. That got thrown over. Yeah, she tripped on it. It was crazy. It was. They threw the real necklace.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's moved across the
Hard to
entire
see. Hard to
ocean.
see.
Okay.
She fell over a couple having sex.
Isn't that what Lauren did?
She
no,
approached.
she stumbled upon them.
Stumbled
upon them.
I was there too. Okay, so she had fallen on a 10,000-year-old mastodon tooth.
A
It
mastodon?
pierced through her shorts and needed to be removed from her butt.
Damn.
Mastodon.
That's a cool scar to get.
That is cool.
That
Where
actually-
people are like, "Oh, where's that little cut from?" And you're like, "From a mastodon."
A fossil.
Also, isn't that the craziest like something got stuck in my butt joke?
Yeah,
like story? Like 10,000
yeah,
year
just a
old.
mastodon tooth, you know.
Yeah, like 10,000 years old.
Dude, I'd be
What
cool.
does a
if-
mastodon look like again?
Imagine a mammoth,
but like woolly.
but woolly.
Oh, so like Manny from Ice Age?
Yeah.
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 Everybody loves Raymond. Yay.
Is that
Doesn't everybody love Raymond?
Ray Romano? He's the mammoth guy?
He's the voice.
Oh.
He's always been the voice.
Yeah,
I
he
know that.
was. Yeah, in Ice Age, yeah, he was the mammoth.
Which is owned by Fox, which is a Disney property now.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Ice Age 6?
You bet. Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's my 3 stories, guys.
Have unrelated to either of your stories.
Huh?
Have any of you ever seen the 90s show?
No.
Yeah.
I only seen the first episode and I saw it months ago. But this thought just came to me. Because it's a sequel to that 70s show, obviously. And it's the fan base is clearly like that it's like signaling towards or people who grew up with that 70s show, right?
Yeah.
Why are all the actors under 17? I, as an adult man, don't want to watch a show about a bunch of like real 16-year-old actors like smoking weed, drinking, and having sex and hooking up with each other. That is like, as a fan of that 70s show when I was a child, and I thought that was like, oh, that's so fun. Because I was like, kid. I'm like, you're appealing to a bunch of people in their 20s. This is such a weird.
Also, weren't most of those actors when they filmed that 70s show like in their 20s?
Only one that was under 18 was Mila
Fez.
Kunis.
Oh, Kunis.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mila Kunis.
She lied. She said she was 18, but she was like 15.
gotcha.
Well,
Oh,
the new cast is all the
Did
real
she do-
ages. They're
is
all
that
like
the
15,
blonde?
16.
is that the blonde cousin girl?
No. Mila Kunis is
She's
the
Meg.
brunette.
Oh, the brunette.
Yeah, the brunette that was married or is married
Is
to Ashton.
married to Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
They're married.
Yeah.
She was 15?
No, he was wrong. 14.
14, younger? Yeah.
Whoa.
I
they
remember.
sexualized the heck out of her character.
Yeah, she was like.
Man,
well,
I don't
okay,
like that show.
was
She did say she was of age, but also
They
yeah.
found out super early into filming, though. It wasn't
Oh,
like.
really?
Yeah, it was like by the second or third episode.
Oh,
They
damn.
kept going with the character.
They're like, we
Like
hired
that.
her.
That's weird. I feel less inclined to like that show now.
No, my thing just with the 90s show is like, your entire audience is basically adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and no adult wants to watch like a bunch of real life 15, 16-year-olds.
No. I mean, I didn't
Accurate.
really like watching Euphoria that much, and they weren't even.
And they were like adults.
They were all of them were pretty much adults.
But it helped. How much harder would you wouldn't have finished Euphoria if all the actors were like
Or
around
underage.
18.
Oh, no, I
That'd be
wouldn't.
awful.
I would not.
That'd be.
I would judge you if you had finished it.
But you're like, well, Zendaya is 24, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like,
Zendaya, the character who has the least amount of sex in the show.
But it's the focal point and like the most entertaining part of it.
yeah, Sydney Sweeney.
Dude, they sexualize the shit out of
We don't
her.
need to talk
Not
about Sydney's character.
Lily Rose Depp, way more than Sydney Sweeney. Lily Rose, like
Which one's Lily Rose Depp?
in The Idol.
Oh, the Idol. Oh, okay,
have
okay,
you seen
okay.
it?
There was, in a 40-minute episode, maybe 5 minutes of it where she wasn't either cheeked up or tittied out. Like, right?
Damn.
B?
A little much.
Like
I
5 minutes of a 40-minute
I'm gonna have
episode.
to watch this.
There were a good couple of scenes that were
She's an
like
adult.
Yeah.
borderline porn.
50% of
Wait,
the episode
really?
were sex
You would
scenes.
find it on like OnlyFans, like porn OnlyFans.
There's like a 2-minute
Damn.
scene of Lily
Someone's
Rose
charging
of
for
Lily
that.
Rose Depp literally just masturbating.
I don't know about
I am like, holy shit. This show is nothing but sexy Lily Rose Depp scenes and The Weeknd giving rapey vibes. That's the entire show. There was no plot other than Lily Rose Depp being like, look at my titties. And Sam Levinson being like, look at her titties.
Sam loves it.
Oh,
And then the weekend being like, I love her titties.
and having a rat tail. He has a rat tail too. And there's a literal line where somebody asks Lily Rose Depp, like, I don't really like him. He has a rapey vibe. And she goes, that's what I like about him. And he really does have a rapey vibe.
Oh my god.
Sam Levinson?
The Weeknd's character.
The
But
weekend.
also, yes.
Oh, this
Also, Sam
this
Levinson.
show I've not
Also,
seen, yes.
he's the director.
Sam Levinson wants to be The Weeknd.
Dude,
The final scene is literally just
Like, you should probably spoil it though. If they're gonna watch it, you probably shouldn't spoil it.
it's sex related. And okay, the episode
like, "Fuck
opens
it."
up with something sex related. In the middle, it's sex related, and then it closes with something sex related.
Whoa.
well, that's a whole
Like
episode.
I said, it's like 90-something% just sex.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, not even Euphoria went that like
No, Dyson.
that percent.
That
That's
is
sexy.
That's sexy.
that is noted.
Jeez.
Would
Cheese 'em
you
crackers.
say that picture that they showed isn't that technically porn?
Okay, so there is
Probably.
a scene where Lily Rose Depp a fake selfie with a fake facial. And like you see it, they reference it, and then halfway through the episode, they show you her taking a selfie with like a facial, and I went, "Holy shit, this is crazy!"
Yeah, it's that scene in porno where the guy comes on the girl's face and she makes that facial
Does
expression.
Sam
Yeah, that
Levinson
thing.
just want to fuck Lily Rose Depp?
Yes, and he just wants to fuck Zendaya, which is why she was like. It's so funny. Zendaya has like a no nudity clause, but like Sam Levinson will put her in like see-through tank tops and stuff. Like look in her Malcolm and Marie. What's it? Malcolm and Marie? That's what it was called, right?
I think I didn't
The
watch
one
it.
where it's just like it's like just a self-insert with his girlfriend being Zendaya.
Yeah.
She's just like in a see-through shirt, that whole thing, and I'm like, dude, what? You're basically having her nude. Like that
Damn.
non-nudity class, not doing too much.
should get him on the pod.
I would love to have Sam Levinson to call, and I'd be like, "How do we make this Sam Levinson-y?"
Yeah.
How do we
Like
sexy up the peel?
yeah, we all wear
You know
like
what, you?
Speedos.
I'd bully him.
Dude, no, okay. Have for the Sam Levinson special, you have like strippers come on because that's so Sam Levinson, and he's expecting it to be like Sam Levinson themed, and instead these like strippers just humiliate him on the pod.
He'd like that.
He would.
Would like it.
He's such a voyeur.
Dude, he gets hard on the pod. We don't need that.
It's kind of
Sorry, Sam, you're not invited.
They're like, you're a mediocre director, and then he's just like, whoa, yeah.
Harder.
you got your first job because of your dad.
Oh yeah. Oh, keep going.
Oh God.
Sammy, say my name.
Dude, I'd love to be a Sam Levinson because he got his first feature with his dad. To be fair, it was like a low budget feature, and he made like quite a bit on it back. But as like a rich person, you just have to succeed once.
Yeah.
I think you're like you're Sam Levinson.
I mean, success is like relative to time, really. Not like
Dude, success.
Hey,
and
man.
luck. Time and luck.
Success is relevant. I guess it is. Yeah, relevant to time and luck.
Yeah.
Like where
Amen.
you get born,
Praise Jesus.
which one do you have?
Dude, Jesus. I wish I had his abs, man.
Do you? I think he was just like emaciated.
Yeah, but like if you see some of the art of him, like there's not a lot of art where Jesus is not hot as fuck. Super
That's
fucking
true.
The
hot.
reason I think Jesus had abs is that I think Jesus was just at a really low percent body fat, and over time we fill him up a little more.
Well, of course, because
Yeah.
he's Jesus.
Do you kind of
Yeah.
wish you had some Jesus abilities?
Only
Like
one.
turn water to wine and like walk in water and like feed a bunch of people with
I-
a loaf of bread and fish.
Okay, which one would you take out of all the Jesus abilities?
You
You
only
can
pick
pick
one.
any
That's a
ability.
good question.
Pick
Any
one.
ability you can take. Any. Other than bringing back someone from life after 3
But
days.
that's such a
then.
cool one.
Any other
Necromancy?
thing.
Hell
Anything
yeah.
other than necromancy.
I want
Bring myself back from the dead.
I want the ability to cure blindness by picking up some dirt and spitting in it and rubbing in someone's eyes.
Mr. Beast can already do that with a check. So not that impressive.
It's like, oh, you're poor? Here's
Yeah, but like he's not
$5
rubbing
million.
dirt in blind people's
Yeah,
eyes.
he's not doing it to them. He's getting some like other people to do it.
You know what Mr. B
yeah,
should do?
and then putting crying kids in the thumbnail.
He should,
Yeah.
Mr. B should pay for a bunch of like trans people's surgeries. That's what I think.
Won't.
He should. He'd be like, I pay for yours and yours and yours and yours.
You want him to trans a bunch of young kids?
Isn't Chris like taking a break?
Yeah, there's already like a Chris like having him take a backseat. I don't think.
Well, I'm not talking about Chris. I'm just talking about it as
Yes,
a
but I'm
video
saying
idea.
No, but we're saying it's very unlikely because he's really trying to be like politically like safe.
He wants to be like he doesn't want to be like a billionaire, like a 1 billionaire. He wants to be like a billionaire.
Oh, like a Elon Muskie?
Like the joke that we've made all the time where he will literally
Be like an AI.
Yeah, he'll put his brain in like a robot suit.
And have like space hologram of like Mr. Beast.
Who puts their brain in a ring of space?
Whoever takes their hand off the spacecraft that has faster than light travel first loses.
I imagine him kind of looking like. Do you guys remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr.
Electric.
Yeah. Dude, I'd love Mr. Beast doing his shows as a Mr. Electro.
George Lopez, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not as George Lopez, but like Mr. Beast with the face.
No. He's got George Lopez face. it's like AR.
That's him and George
Motion cap.
I want him and George Lopez to like host a show together. Where like George Lopez is like a Hannibal Buress.
Sure.
Mr. Beast, you know?
And they're both like Mr. Electro.
Okay, what if like Mr. Beast is like a really tall, skinny robot, and George Lopez has like his big oval shape robot?
Oh, like Atlas and Peabody.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like an Atlas
Oh.
and Peabody.
That would be sick.
That'd be funny. And like George Lopez would say some things in Spanish. Get like that audience.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
be like, "Ay caramba."
I was literally thinking Caramba.
I played that game one time with our old roommate and never played another game with him.
What game?
The Portal 2.
Oh, Portal 2.
I only played it one time.
Which
That's the only
roommate?
game.
The creepy roommate or the normal roommates? That's the thing. Portal 2 is too intimate of a game to play with someone you don't like.
Because we played Left 4 Dead. What was that one zombie game they had?
I think it was Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead's really fun.
So we had Left 4 Dead. We played that a little bit, and then we played Portal 2, but I never played a game after Portal 2.
Portal 2, it was in like in the late 2000s, was how you turned a gamer girlfriend into a gamer girlfriend.
Friend.
Into a gamer wife.
To a gamer wife. Yeah.
To a gamer's
It's how you
ass.
turn a gamer waifu into a gamer wife. There. That's it. That's the fix. It's true. The amount of couples that were made by like Portal, astounding.
That's why the love box was such a thing. For
The
people,
love
like,
box?
gamer
Yeah, the
girls loved
companion
having that
cube.
plush.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was a big thing because
The
of that.
heart cube, yeah. Like I knew a bunch of gamer girls with that cube. But
What is?
You had like
it's pink.
red flag. I can look in your face.
so I'm like, that's the only thing you like is Portal. It's-
Well,
my
what's
God.
that Portal?
I
What's
don't
wrong with
know.
Portal?
Like
Portal's a good game.
Sims.
Portal is a good game.
If a girl likes Sims, I'm chill with that. It's
what?
No, it means she wants to
What?
control every part of your
What
life.
a good person you are. You're
Yeah.
okay with a girl playing Sims.
Okay.
So wait. What is these like?
Yeah, a
the
girl
nations?
game. A game made for girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does this have to
Dude,
do?
Sims is also a good game.
Good game. Solid game.
Solid
Sims
game.
4, however.
I mean, we're playing Sims right now.
on the stream when we upload.
Kirkablagabeekaberg.
Smurf and art.
dude, what artist was it? It was
What?
Dua Lipa? No,
Dua
it's not
Lipa?
Dua Lipa. But
You
I
said-
guess
no,
that
no.
I know some artists
Dua
record their
Lipa?
songs in like Simlish.
No.
But it's so funny because it's only like people who play Sims who have done it. Boy Genius.
Boy Genius.
Lucy
Oh, that would
Dacus
be
did
a
it.
Boy
Lucy
Genius.
Dacus and Julian Baker both did Simlish, and so did Tune. You know who that is? Like Prom Dress. Do you ever Prom Dress? Like a big TikTok.
Yeah.
fan?
I know the
Her-
band.
Yeah, her. They did their songs in Simlish, and I'm like, that is something you only request to do if you're like a real Sims fan,
Yeah.
because you have to make up your Simlish words,
Yeah.
and like, because most of the music is not in Simlish.
Yeah.
It's just a song. It's like GTA Radio.
What?
GTA Radio. That became like a big GTA Radio was a big thing with GTA 5, right? People would like really like.
I watch this GTA
Yeah.
streamer a lot on TikTok.
Is he a role player? I know
Yeah.
that's huge,
He does this character named
and I don't know how it works. How
he's
does
an old man.
how does GTA roleplay work? I know it's huge. It's like a huge.
Because the guy I watch, he plays on a server where they do joke characters in the role playing. So most people are just dicking around. It's hilarious.
It's just like role play, right?
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
running around and
And
like.
he
It's
plays-
like if you kill another player, you go over to their house and you really shoot them in the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like an SAO.
And you're like, I'm a cop.
no, it's more like I'm an old guy and they pretend to be an old guy.
Like
and
an
they're
SAO,
"I'm
you go
hurting
up
me."
to some, and you're like, you're a beater. Go attack him.
What I think is really wild is the GTA like mobs that were created, like the mob families. Do you guys ever hear about that?
Yeah.
Where there's
No.
where there's like legitimately like a leader and then all the different ranks.
Do people do that?
Yeah.
They
That's
roleplay
so
like
funny.
gangs and how would you not? That's what it's GTA.
I just
Yeah.
I'd like to work my way up.
The amount of
be cool.
coordination that takes, you could start a real life gang online.
So I was like level 1 goon.
Well, I mean, probably one of the
Dude,
people
like those
are in the
ads.
top positions.
gosh.
Probably is a gang member.
'Cause you two have.
Why waste that knowledge,
Dyson
on
and
just a
Brendan
video
have,
game?
You've both seen Dora, right?
Yeah.
The fact that gang starts just from like a message board.
I love that.
Oh, yeah,
and,
the
and
yellow
then giving up like
squares.
fake
Or no,
like,
the
dollars.
No,
It's
I've
the
seen
yellow
the show as
dollars.
well.
yeah,
I saw it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're
we,
not called the
we
yellow
watched like
dollars.
2 episodes together.
Yeah.
And then I watched some on my own.
Yeah.
watch X2.
No.
I don't know what
I
that
hear
is.
it's the second
It's
season.
just about
the
more
second season
supernatural.
took like 6 years to come out after the first season, so most people haven't seen X2.
And X2 is just
Including
about
me.
the like more supernatural
Yeah,
aspect.
I hear there's more supernatural, and the main character goes from like the reveal being like, oh, spoiler alert for Dora, him being like, I'm actually the leader of the dollars, but I'm a friendly guy, to being like, I'm a fucking crazy guy.
yeah.
I set people on fire to torture them, and I'm like, you're such a different character in season 1.
Yeah, you
Such a
changed
different.
so
you were
heavily.
like you were like the pussy boy in
You're just
season
like a
1.
normal country kid coming into the city. Now you're like a fucking insane person.
That's pretty wild.
But yeah, it's not called the yellow dollars. Miguel said they're called the dollars.
The dollars. Well, it was like the yellow scarves.
So there's yellow
Yes.
scarves and blue squares,
blue
squares.
but their gang got combined by the dollar's friend, blonde guy.
Yeah.
and he made them into like
The bigger game.
a bigger, different shape.
Yellow scarves is really cool. Blue squares, I'd hate to be a part of that gang.
you square.
Yeah, you sound like a bunch of dorks.
just kind of
To
like
be
I'd rather be
fair,
a jet than a
These
shark.
are like
or whatever.
Japanese people saying yellow scarves.
Well,
Blue
that's
squares,
fair.
Dollar. They're not saying like squares in Japanese or
They aren't.
anything.
They're saying
Yeah.
the word
That's like square.
square. You're such a square.
Like a Starbucks
square.
order.
yeah. I started my own gang. Well,
What?
not really a gang. So I've been playing a lot of Toontown lately.
What?
Oh, not a gang at all. Not a gang at all.
Ah,
A
Not-
serious gang.
No.
like Stardew Valley.
Would you, if I
haven't-
actually like started like a gang like in Mexico and got like some cartel, would you be like my accounting guy?
Oh,
if
yeah,
I asked
I'd
you
be-
and gave you like good money.
No.
Oh wow.
I'd manage.
I
I'd
have
be
morals, Miguel.
I'd be something.
Dathan said he'd kill people for me if I sent him a really good training.
I'd
Same.
I'd be an enforcer. Yeah.
I'd help.
Yeah, because like I'd send him like $3 million worth of like assassin training.
What would I do,
So
Miguel?
he'd come out like a real master.
What would my
It's
position?
okay.
What would my position be? 5'4".
Doggy.
If you're willing, I'll give you something. I'll look for something.
Like what? Like a bottle boy?
Honestly, give you something. You're my friend. I'm gonna give you something better than Bottle Boy.
That sounds
I
fun.
mean, you could be like a bottle boy, but getting like paid really well.
Yeah.
No.
And I do other things.
Where do-
Like I drive you around.
Yes,
I'll be your
You're my
driver.
driver.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've been watching
I
Sopranos.
don't know if I want Brendan as my driver.
You want Brendan as your
That's
driver?
true.
No. I'll make sure you
driving
don't
around
crash.
in like an
you know?
armored tank or something.
Yeah, or if you go off the road, you're not gonna die.
Hey, I'm not that.
Or if he
Bad
crashes
anymore.
if he
Brendan,
crashes
you're
into
the
someone,
guy
you'll be
who-
okay.
You fetch me stuff.
Okay,
You're a fetcher.
that's fine.
Do you want something better?
I'm
than
your
a fetcher?
secretary, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
Fucking sucks. I don't even drive a fucking car.
We can come up
Shit.
with something for Brendan.
You're his little secretary, and he gets to fuck you every once in a while.
No, okay.
No, I get to get sloppy
Okay.
seconds from Miguel.
If Brendan practiced, like you got Brendan like a lot of
I could
like
be baby driver.
communication, like a lot of communication classes. You know, like what's Kingpin's like ambassador guy?
Oh, what's his name? Fuck.
Weston or something.
Wesley.
Wesley.
I become Wesley.
You become Wesley. I don't
Okay.
think you're cold enough to Wesley. But you know what? I'd put you in charge of a club.
He could be like a
You'd have my
he could be
club.
like a goofy evil like Wesley, you know?
Okay, okay.
You can wear
I
Joker
go for
makeup.
like Rick Moranis
I would
vibes.
love to have you in like a purple suit.
Dude, he's got like
Or like a
bright
pink
red
suit.
lipstick.
Yeah.
Dude, can I have black paint on my like
Dude,
body?
you have
Black
black
paint?
pink tattoos
Oh, black.
all over your body.
Wait, black pink?
Yeah, like the members, like Lisa, whatever, and Jenny and everything all over himself. That'd be dope.
Dude.
We get Blackpink to perform at our cartel.
Also, could I be like one of your pimps? Because I'll be like a nice pimp. There's the mean ones, and then there's
But
me.
You want to be a pimp?
You're running a club though.
Yeah, but like I'm like
you're in
You
charge of
want
the
to be
pimps.
a pimp?
oh, I'm in charge of the pimps. So the girls
you're in
come
charge
to
of the
me
pimps. I
and they
don't
like
want
me
any
because
of
I'm
my-
nice to them.
Like I will have pimps because I'm a bad cartel leader or whatever. But like I don't want any of my friends to be or myself to be directly involved with the pimp.
Really?
Yeah.
I want
Okay.
us to like have that like
You want your
deniability.
hands clean. You want to be like, yeah, I'm above that because I'm above all the pimps, not because I don't pimp out people.
I can.
Well, I don't
You won't
tell
let
people,
any of
I
your
let other-
friends be pimps, but you'll let me be a murderer.
Yeah, because
It's different.
No, not any murderer. Not any
Killzone.
murderer. Like Killzone. Like
You
the
kill,
worst Killzone.
you kill other gang
Worst
members.
kill-
You know what? You put it as Killzone, and then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you're like whew, that's pretty sick.
For those that don't know, Killzone is our comic book character that me and Miguel came up with.
And he has like a radius
He
where
has,
like
like-
everything he uses is a deadly weapon.
It's his kill zone. Yeah, so like depending on the kinds of weapons, he has different zones.
Killzones, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And my
Yeah, I'm
token.
imagining Dathan just walk into a room and there's like 3 or 4 people at a poker table and he just like throws a knife into one's neck, pulls it out, goes.
Oh,
It's
okay,
sick.
now we're getting like comic book character.
Yeah, you gotta be like playing a hand and go. Whoosh.
Dude,
Like
I need
You throw cards so hard that they stick into people's heads.
Yeah, you have like razor edge cards in your hand.
Also like Gambit.
So I'm not like Gambit. I was thinking like, are you saying like essentially I'm Bullseye?
Yeah, you're
So we
Bullseye.
you throw a card and it goes to someone's neck and they're like, what? And they sort of pull out their guns and you pull another card from your hand and you just like slip their neck with that like card.
Bullseye.
I'm
It's just
crazy.
like a really sharp card.
Dang, in this scenario, I'm so violent.
Well, that's what
That's what 3 years of assassin training
$3
gets you.
million worth of assassin training.
If you could be a League of Legends champion, which one would you be?
Like I wouldn't put you in a room with 10 people. You die.
League of Legends.
Dude,
One of the really
it's been a
powerful
while
ones.
since I played League of
like
Legends.
you're the character in modern day.
Isn't there like a dragon that can go through like space? Probably.
Oh, Aurelian Soul.
No. It has to be a humanoid.
Yeah,
You can't be any creature.
Can we just talk about some of them are just like way crazy? Like what?
There's
What
like
are
a
the
little
characters?
girl
Is
who's
just a
God.
cop.
There's a little. Yeah, it's just a cop.
Yeah.
2 of them are just cops.
Vi and Caitlyn.
Yeah,
When it's just a cop with a gun,
yeah.
like a rifle that has a net. That has a net.
Yeah, and the
there's-
best way to play is to shoot people running away.
Dude, Set is just like a cage fighter.
Yeah.
They
But I'm
got-
saying like you can
But
only
he's
be
like
humanoids.
one of the most broken champions there.
a modern day
Love-
champion who's a humanoid. You're that champion in modern day.
I'd want to be Set. He's got good abs.
Set
And
is
he-
also
And
hot.
he's got
Yeah.
bitches in his photo.
Huh?
He's got his bitches in his photo. He's
Yeah.
surrounded. He's like, isn't him just being draped all over by a bunch of women? Is
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
I want Braun
Yeah,
because he's
Seth's
got a
pretty
nice
good.
mustache.
Braun?
Got a sick ass mustache.
Yeah, but isn't Braun like his whole thing is he's like an ice cuck?
Ice cuck.
What's that
What
mean?
does that mean?
I
Like
don't
his
understand.
whole thing is he's just like an eternal guardian for like Ash or something.
What?
Like his whole was it just like his whole role is just like he doesn't have like a life outside of being like a guardian or something.
Okay, being a guardian isn't being a cuck. That's like saying a
And where
bodyguard's a
does
cuck.
the ice
Yeah.
cuck
But doesn't he
come?
have a big ice shield?
He's got a vault door from that blacksmith god.
Yeah, he has a vault door.
Oh, I
stole
thought
a
he had an
door.
ice shield.
He's just stole a door and then he fights for the army. That's all he does.
Yeah.
Just a buff defender. I just like his mustache.
I forgot. Yeah, yeah. V
V, whatever.
V plays League of Legends as well.
Who do you want to be?
Yeah, V.
Uh,
Not anybody else.
Goddamn.
That's a hard question. I wasn't thinking about that one.
Who's like the ninja? One of the ninja warrior dudes.
I'll say, yeah, I think Zed is probably Zed.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Zed's dope.
That's
Like
like a
which
shadow
legend character
awesome.
do you clap? V.
Like clap?
Do you clap? Yeah.
Lux.
Fox? Really? Dyson or
Uh,
Yeah?
V? Aurelia's soul, crazy.
Aurelian Soul, the big dragon, the big space dragon.
Yeah, what are you
I
talking
just
about?
thought it'd be funny.
Aurelia is a character though.
Yeah, I think Aurelia is. Yeah.
She's a girl like the floating blades.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm not crazy, am I?
She like dashes around and like
Irelia? Really? That's her name?
Irelia, yeah.
Is there like cloning abilities? Powers?
Yeah, it's
Miguel.
Now Miguel's thinking of like Blizzard characters, Overwatch.
there's like
Dyson's main has cloning abilities, right?
Yeah.
Diego?
Yeah.
No, not
No.
Diego.
No.
Diego doesn't clone.
He takes her
Oh,
powers.
yeah.
it takes their powers. Never mind.
He's a copycat.
Miguel. There is a chameleon girl who creates clones and can turn into other things.
Sure, yeah, that's
The
me.
chameleon girl?
Yeah, sure.
No, but she looks like a chameleon.
But she can make like multiple like normal girls.
She can transform into. Yeah, she can transform
And
into
they're
somebody
League of
and make
Legends
clones
characters.
But you're fucking a chameleon.
It's like you fucking a bunch of
all of
dittos.
Arcane on me. And then the next season of Arcane, I got all of that season too.
All right. Okay.
You know what? Fair.
Fair enough, I
You won me over.
You're like good argument, good argument.
Good argument.
It's just like how like Mystique is scaly, but I'm like Mystique's still a baddie.
guess. Mystique is a person, not a chameleon. Yeah.
How does this chameleon
Because
person
mutants
look?
are still people.
Like a chameleon person. like imagine a chameleon
What's
person.
the character's name? Nico?
Oh, Miko is like, yeah, she's more animal than person.
Nico. Yeah.
Okay, but she's very like,
She's got like red hair, right?
She's like blue or purple.
Oh, is it blue?
I mean, there's also the
Dude,
sexy.
I bet Jinx
Oh,
goes
Nico.
crazy.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking
In
of never
bed?
mind. I'm thinking of the god
Yeah.
lady.
She like Harley Quinn vibes. No, for sure. What?
Wait.
You were acting like she was like full on chameleon woman.
Okay, well then,
Wait,
would you?
She's got a chameleon tail.
I'm thinking of someone completely
Soraka.
different.
Do you?
Soraka.
Do you looking at that? You go like 100% on Miguel's side now.
How old is she?
She's an old wizard.
9.
She's
Cancelled.
Canceled.
an adult woman.
Gotcha.
How old is Nico?
Hold on. I can just look.
Let's see if Miguel's.
So, Miguel,
canceled
you would-
today.
Yeah, let's see if Miguel's a pedophile. Oh, you're good. 180.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
the old,
see?
the old
Okay,
magical
you're
creature.
safe. You're safe.
You're safe this time.
That's
Honestly, that's-
weird though, because 180 is like 18 in immortal years.
Wait, Dathan, who are you thinking of?
Huh?
Who are you thinking of?
I was. Isn't there someone who looks like a lizard person?
There's like a scorpion.
Like a female character or like a
yeah, a female character. Or like a snake person.
Oh yeah, the snake girl.
like Medusa?
Oh, there is a snake girl.
What's her name?
I'm going to the bathroom real quick.
Cassiopeia?
Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia. Yeah. Okay. Cassiopeia is who I was thinking of. I was like, that's like being into that's like being into the
Monster Girls.
like monster girls. Like Dark Souls. They're
No,
like
Dathan, I don't know Dark Souls.
What?
Damn,
Have you not?
Amumu's a
Has
baddie.
nobody
I'm just kidding.
nobody here played Dark Souls?
Nobody here
There's like a
played Dark
spider
Souls?
boss in Dark Souls.
Yes, the witches.
Yeah, and so many people got horned up over it. And
Oh, yeah. Cassiopeia is like a Naga.
yeah, I'm not into that.
A Naga.
Her
Naga like
top
her.
half is like a person, and then the bottom half
Well,
is like a.
what about a female satyr? Even though all satyrs are men, in this situation,
I
the
don't-
satyr is a female.
Satyr's fine.
Okay, so you'd fuck
Satyr has
Soraka.
like a humanoid face, but they have horns and then they have hoofs.
but
I
their
don't
whole
care.
bottom part is goat person, humanoid goat person.
Not their ass.
Yeah, it is. They have a goat tail.
No, look at
Satyrs have goat tails.
look at art. Look at art of
Really?
them.
It's
Yeah.
just their thighs.
No, it's weird. Okay, so
It's
this is
weird.
how is
Yeah.
how it is. They have the horns, and then they have like patches of fur, and then you're right. They have like the goat legs and the hooves, but then beyond the legs, like from
Those
It's like
guys-
he's wearing like shorts, like underwear.
Yeah, those goddamn
yeah.
Greek artists. They're
it's like an underwear, except it's human.
Dude,
Loophole.
all League
And then it goes-
characters, all
Huh?
League women look the same, except for like Ilaoi.
dude, Alawi baddie though.
Ilaoi can like suplex me.
I love that.
Misfortune.
Misfortune.
Okay,
Misfortune's too
Okay,
much.
Misfortune-
I will say my most toxic comment I'm gonna make today.
All right, here we go, guys.
Malawi probably the best.
That's
the
not
best
conver-
lover.
I like
Yeah.
that.
With
I
all
like
those
that.
tentacles that she could pop out of nowhere.
She held me in suspension. With like
Miguel's got
spectral
opinions. He's
tentacles.
running in here.
Think about Muscle Mommy.
Yeah.
Dude,
With the-
she is by icon.
Yeah.
By icon.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
This conversation
she can
got very
please
horny,
a
though,
room
I
of
feel.
men and women at the same time.
So true.
Accurate.
We've gone in a very horny direction with this conversation.
We usually do.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, like, we'll be like a
Welcome
cool,
to
the
the
appeal.
Well, if you want to go horny or crazy, no.
a cool ability of a League character to just have it every day. You know, instead of
Tentacles?
being the character.
Oh.
Like, what ability?
Dude, isn't there like a guy whose whole thing is he digs up little kid bodies and he has them fight for him?
What?
Like he
Okay.
digs up like little tiny bodies.
No, that's
Okay,
not
confirm.
okay.
Children.
Okay,
I
he's
have a
shaking his
scenario
head.
for you guys. Would
That's
you
the
ra-
thing, right?
would
Yeah.
you guys rather be
The Gravedigger?
a kind of
He just raises
person?
dead bodies and
But they're tiny.
they're ghosts.
They're spirits. They're ghouls. They're not children.
Oh, okay. Well, mine has
Gosh.
their little tiny kid
And they're
bodies.
tiny to fit the game. They're not like
It's for
They're
like,
like people.
yeah.
Little
Yeah.
people.
okay.
Children.
No,
No.
they're just spirits. Let's
We'll
move on.
continue.
Okay, would you guys rather be the kind of person who plays like League of Legends like maybe like 4 hours a day, every day, every day,
Oh.
or be the kind of person who's like kind of constantly playing mobile games?
League.
I guess I already am the mobile game one.
No, Brendan, you're
Am
not
I
that
spending money on these mobile games?
bad. Every now and then. Because
Oh,
that's
I'm not
how they
that.
convince themselves. They're like, oh, every once in a week, every couple of times a week, I spend like $5.
I'd
Yeah.
rather be a mobiler because even though I'm spending around the same amount of time playing mobile games as League, at least I can leave the mobile game
And not feel any guilt.
for like a little bit. Well, when I'm with League, I just can't. I don't have that option.
No, you can't leave at all. You're stuck.
They're both like
You're stuck
They're
for
both-
30 minutes.
they're both equally bad.
both
Just
red
one is more
flags.
inconvenient.
But imagine how your personality changes being
Bad,
a League
it's
of
bad,
Legends
it's bad,
player
it's bad.
4 hours every day.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Could I say real quick a micro share? Like, I've been playing that one game I told you guys about.
Summoner's War?
And then they were like, you ran out of rune space. And I just stopped playing completely. They're
That's
like,
good.
You ran out of space. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm
At
not playing
least you
that
weren't
game.
one of those people who buys more space.
That's the healthy point in which to quit a mobile game.
Yeah.
Because yeah, Dyson, you got to think about the type of person who plays 4 hours of League a day is an angry, like
Yeah.
malevolent,
Do you-
vicious command.
Do you guys remember
Malevolent.
how my personality changed when I was trying to like get?
You thought everyone
I was
hated
trying to
you,
get
and you were,
gold.
and you were just like, I don't want to play with any of my friends.
Oh yeah, you guys were like, "Hey, we'll do some ranked games with you," and I was like, "You'll bring me down."
Yeah,
I don't want to play
It got
with
to
you.
a point where Dyson and I were just playing by ourselves. And then Miguel would join us sometimes.
Dude, trying to get gold hurts.
What's
Yeah.
what's the furthest you've gone, B?
I forgot the tiering goes.
It's like,
I can tell you.
yeah. Okay,
Bron-
educate us.
I was
so-
the highest in gold.
Iron,
Challenger?
bronze, silver, gold, platinum,
Challenger?
Challenge is the highest.
diamond.
I meant like tiers, not the ranks, but tiers. Like tier 1, 2, 3. Like what's the highest in?
I
It goes to
think
tier
it went
5.
from like 5 to 1 or 1 to 5. I think 1 was the highest, right?
One's the
No,
highest.
One is the
I thought it
highest.
was-
Yeah, yeah.
You were gold
5 was
one.
the highest within the ranks. Go 1 to 5.
No, you go 5 to 1.
No,
5
yeah.
to 1.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
so
that
if
in
you're an
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
like if you're an
And so,
iron 1,
you're
you're,
playing
you're
that
better
in
than an
Toontown?
iron 3.
Is that what you've been doing with all your life? Is Toontown and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Dyson?
I actually stopped playing Master Duel as soon as I rediscovered Toontown. I've been playing so much Toontown.
You wanted me to download Master Duel and get into it, and literally a week later, you're like, I don't play Master Duel anymore.
Just to spite you, I'm going to download Wizard 101 on my PC.
I
Just
mean,
play
do
the
it, but you
shit
have to
out of
pay
it.
for money. You have to pay for it if you want to get.
Yeah, it's like $9
That's why I
a
don't
month.
play. That's why I haven't played Wizard 101 because it's still actually going. Yeah, I would play Wizard 101 if it was completely free.
I want to
I
play.
would play the fuck.
I
out
tried
of
to
it.
go to Neopets, and it was just a coloring
Guys,
page.
Fusion
I
Fall.
was like, this is sad.
We all get on Fusion Fall.
Fusion Fall?
We all get Danny Phantom powers, and we make the Phantom Gang take over Fusion
I don't
Fall.
know if you could do Fusion Fall as a fan, like Rand.
I'll be
thing,
Box
though.
Ghost. Can I be Box Ghost?
Box Ghost. Is there a Box
Danny
Ghost?
Phantom's not in Fusion Fall.
Yeah,
That's
he
a Nick
is.
thing.
Isn't
Nickelodeon.
Fusion Fall a Nick thing?
No, it's Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to be
Oh,
like Jake
sorry.
the dog.
Who's in Fusion Fall?
Like
Jake the dog,
yeah, like-
Batman, Scooby-Doo.
The Grim Reaper
Ed and
show. or
Eddie,
whatever.
right? They're in
Ed
there.
and
Ben
Eddie.
10.
Kids Next Door.
yeah, Kids Next Door is big in that.
Danny Phantom belongs in that game.
I would agree.
Danny
I
Phantom's
feel like
fighting
Danny
SpongeBob.
Phantom fits the vibe.
Okay. No, I want to be Shaggy.
Shaggy.
I mean, he's in that one fighting game that no one played.
Nickelodeon All Stars.
Nickelodeon All Stars.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Isn't there like a indie fighting game where you can like program models into the game?
Not model. It's like sprites. It's Rivals of Ether.
Is it fun?
It looks fun.
Because you can like make your own move sets and everything. I hear it's like pretty good. Though because of the way it is, it probably won't ever have like a big competitive sphere. But I don't really care.
I think it's got like I don't know if about competitive, but it's got a big following.
No, I think it's crazy that people still go to fighting game tournaments. Not because I think it's weird to go to a fighting game tournament, because those prize pools are shit
Well, you do it for the
community. And
for the
stuff.
community in the game.
Like the people who
Like
play
Melee.
the
I
trading
think
card.
it made more because like Melee. Just listen to the Yard. They talk about the Melee community used to be people in their early 20s and late teens, and that's why it was so fun, because it was like a chance to get away from your parents, like party and like drink at like underage drinking. And now the Melee community is a bunch of like late 30s and like late 20s.
Yeah.
Like
I mean-
early 30s, late 20s.
That makes sense.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
that's such a
people.
different vibe to go to a convention, which is why the community is way smaller than it was like 6 or 7 years ago. Because people are like, well, I don't need to go to this convention to get drunk with my friends anymore.
I can just go to a bar.
because it's the
with my
same.
real
It's the same
friends.
audience. They've just aged up.
They just aged up.
yeah.
Because no new people are playing Melee.
Also, a lot of Melee players got they got outed out as
Yeah,
pedophiles.
Yeah.
And not only that, but Nintendo is basically the reason why all the tournaments are being canceled.
Well, Nintendo's like fucking just suing them and shit.
Yeah, that's
which
usually
is so.
like the Panda tournament.
Nintendo wants
whatever.
to kill its own like fan base, because all of its like events are fan run, and then they target the fan run events.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, I'll close down this Splatoon tournament with a $10,000 prize pool, and I'll open our own tournament with a $20 prize pool. And you're like, 20,000?
No.
And they're like, $20. And
2-0.
and it's like, per player on the team? No, for the team. So
$5 per person.
$5 per person. Yeah, $5 per person, and it costs $15 to like enter a team or something like that, or like $12. I was like, where the fuck is what?
Where's the money going?
Where's this money going?
Now they also have a theme park.
I hear the theme park's lame.
Universal.
It's all AR stuff.
Yeah.
it
Because
is.
they want you to buy the amiibo bracelets.
Yeah, they're not amiibo, but
No, yeah,
They are amiibo.
they're amiibo.
Yeah.
everyone
What?
I've seen go to Nintendo Land straight says it is like 6 AR rides and like some things you can look at. That's it. And I'm like, oh,
And a shitty like restaurant.
What's the restaurant?
It's like all the food's Mario themed, but it's like all for like the Instagram.
So it's
I
Italian.
don't
food.
get Japanese
No?
pop-up
No,
culture.
it's like American food.
You know, they'll have like Nintendo Land's gonna be here for a while, but you know how they'll have like many theme parks and like cafes that pop up, like, this is the Naruto theme park, and you're like, I'm gonna pay $50 to go do like a half-assed Naruto theme park that's only up for a summer.
Like the Enchanted Forest.
Like,
What was Enchanted Forest?
One of those video essay girls they talked about. They went-
oh yes, Evermore Park.
Oh, Evermore. Okay, yeah,
like
yeah.
Evermore.
But
yeah.
it's basically like not even Evermore level. Like
Oh.
these parks are just like they get popped up for a summer, get thrown any random theme on them, and then they're like, now we can charge $50 for this $20 amusement park because it's Naruto theme for 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Because it's One Piece theme for 2 months.
Yeah, but you can Naruto run in the theme park.
and buy like a $60 headband.
Yeah.
And like $30 ramen.
60. Go to an anime convention. Jeez.
Yeah, get it for like $8.
How many locals are going to these versus like tourists? I wonder.
Pop-ups are really popular.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to Trash Taste. They'll talk about how like a cafe will do like a Sailor Moon event, and they'll have like several hour-long lines. And I'm like, it's just a regular cafe food, but some of it is the omu rice is shaped like a moon. Like it's like the mildest
cringe.
changes. That's the thing. It isn't even like, I hear Kirby is one of the only cafes, and it's because it's year round, that does unique food. And the reason it does unique food, it
Kirby's thing
just
is
looks
food.
more like Kirby. Because
Yeah.
Kirby's an easy shape to do. like it's just regular food in character shapes.
Wait. So the Kirby Cafe doesn't even do like cool desserts?
They do like souffle pancake, like cafe food.
Boring or whatever.
And I hear most cafe like pop-up food is gross because to get like to draw the characters on it, like the syrups and the
of food.
sauces and stuff they put on it, like ruin the food almost every time.
Yeah, it's like the pancake art. You don't eat those pancake art. You just like watching the videos, time lapse.
You're like a third of the pancake is more burnt than the other side. The rest of the pancake.
It's like, oh, look at me make this really cool exact replica of Robert Downey Jr.'s face in a fucking pancake, and then I throw it away. It's like
Jesus pancake.
Jesus pancake.
Pancake.
Silly.
No. Yeah, I hear pop up. It's so funny because Trash Taste, like the podcast, Connor and Garnt both say that they're 100% not worth going to. They suck and they always have shit food and like there's no point going for the atmosphere. And Joey goes to like 12 a year.
Joe?
And
all white
and
guy?
I'm like, I mean, I'm
Oh no, Joey's the Japanese one.
Japanese Australian.
Yeah, Japanese
the
Australian.
The most heathen out of all of them.
Yeah.
No, he's into lolly, he's into furry, he's into like mother, like
He's not
hentai.
into lolly. He will withstand lolly as he goes to the next part.
He'll watch the entire lolly thing. That's the thing. He'll be like, well, I don't care if there's a lolly as long as there's other girls, and I don't care if the lolly's the main focus. And I'm like, that's weird. That's weird.
That is weird.
And there's also a lot of animes that, I mean, what's an anime that has a lolly? I need an example.
He also openly talks about how he's got turned on by the Beastars character.
What?
I mean, have you seen Beastars?
Okay.
which characters?
He was talking with like the creator Beastars, and he was like, the other boys were like, Beastars makes you a furry, and he was like, I was horny before Beastars over the character.
Yeah, most furries are horny.
I'm like, chill
he was
Joey.
horny before.
Yeah.
Because I was like, they really do sexualize the characters in Beastars. So like, I could get how you could get to
But it
that
wasn't
point.
like a
My
like a
problem
loop.
with Beastars
it wasn't making me horny.
is they're like bunny girls like 3 feet tall.
Like they
No, I
size
love that.
match.
That's so funny.
But
You think-
size
no,
match.
yes, that's funny, but is that hot?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait.
Like bunny girl be literally like bunny size.
Dathan's like, no.
no,
It's like
not.
having sex
Now
with
that
Chip and
everyone else said
Dale.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Dyson
It's like
didn't say it was weird.
I don't
Okay,
like.
well,
I don't really
I mean-
care.
Yeah.
That is basically saying
neutral on
it's
it as
weird
well.
for other.
if you're horny for furry content, watch BNA. That's kind of a little
BNA
better.
is better. There are
Little
more
better.
people.
There are more people.
There
than
are more people in
animal.
BNA.
Yeah.
I do agree.
But they're not animal enough. I mean,
I really gotta have that snout, baby.
I mean,
I
like,
want
but
that
are
Lego
any of them
sheath
like 3
snout.
feet tall?
You know what I found out? The Beastars creator
Is a furry.
did not watch anime.
Okay.
For some reason, for me, being a
That's
furry
not
who
surprising.
draws drawing furry manga, if it not being a person who watches anime, is just so random to me.
Like, it kind of makes sense. Beastars doesn't have that much of the vibe of Beastars isn't like every anime.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense.
Also, I've heard that it's pretty like common for a lot of like mangaka to like not watch anime.
I feel like if
And
you're
to, like-
trying to be an artist, watching anime would like flood your brain with a lot of.
I don't know
I don't
about
think
that.
about that.
A lot
That's
of
like saying
mangaka have silly ideas already.
Dude.
The current
Yeah,
Doctor.
but you gotta make sure your silly idea is
Marvel
unique.
just
you know?
licensed Dr. Octopus the Shonen Jump, and the My Hero Academia writers writing him as a middle school girl reincarnated. So, like, I don't think it's like they're getting the wild ideas. They're taking it out of their brains.
Dude, have you ever
Okay.
seen Sergeant Frog?
So
Yes.
the fact that
Ghetto,
there's
ghetto,
just
ghetto,
that
ghetto,
one
ghetto.
frog who just wants to fuck this like middle school girl, and he's like an adult male frog.
And he's the protagonist too.
No, the red frog.
It's
The
the red
it's-
frog.
it's
green
red
frog wants to bang the mom.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's respectable
They
about
all
it.
want to bang people.
Yeah,
Except for the yellow one.
Sergeant Frog was
Oh,
crazy.
no, the blue one. The blue one has no
I
sexual
loved
stuff.
it as a kid though.
No, I hated it because
That
my
was
brother
hilarious
loved it,
as a kid.
and I'd wake up to Carol,
Carol,
sounds
Carol,
from
Carol.
the
Oh.
living room, and I was
Carol,
like, why? Fuck you.
Dude,
And I remember I went to Sly Park.
That's
and,
trauma.
And my only experience with not Kermit the Frog, with Sergeant Frog,
Sergeant Frog.
with my little brother, and then I met someone in Sly Park. They loved Sergeant Frog, and I, for the first time in my life, was a bully.
you know what?
But not the last.
That's
fair. Not the last
I
indeed.
was a Sergeant Frog fan pre Sly Park, which I think is a respectable time in your life to be into it.
I tried to get back into it. I was like, why did I like this as a kid? And I watched like 3 episodes, and I was like,
Most
keep watching
gag
this.
anime is just complete cringe. Like as an adult.
Yeah, I would say.
Fair.
Because like I don't know, a lot of Japanese humor like not that we have like we have American Pie and shit, but like
I've never seen American Pie personally.
Oh, you're missing out.
Dude,
you're not really an American. Yeah. It's kind of true though.
Fucking commie.
Like American Pie's bad.
Get attacked.
But it
It defines us.
it defines us. Yeah.
Okay, what if I said I haven't even seen Jackass?
That's fine.
That's okay. You don't need to see
Okay,
Jackass.
well, what's the difference between that and American Pie?
I think Jackass is like
It's like the
You're
same
in the-
realm of the male
you're in the
brain.
Midwest.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're right.
yes.
You're right. Or like you're a person who loves amusement parks.
Kind of.
What?
People who love amusement because there's so many dangerous amusement parks and those people are Jackass.
I don't know.
Plus-
I feel like that's a
plus
Okay,
they
stretch.
but
own
like
an
being like,
amusement park.
but being into
They own
like
an amusement park.
okay, but being into like Disneyland and like animatronics is different from being into Jackass.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, but if you're into like Funlands and stuff, like those like sketchy theme parks, they do that shit really regularly.
Have you heard of the Funland story, Dyson?
Funland
the
story.
New Jersey one?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
new-
they
have you heard about this story?
the current owner of Jackass, what's his name? Steve-O?
Steve-O, yeah.
Steve-O owns the
Steve-O
amusement
talks
park
weird,
where
right?
people fucking died because he worked there in the summer, and he was like, "It's funny to see people like knock themselves out on the ride."
Steve-O, he
So-
talks like this.
God.
He's like, whoa, dude, what the fuck?
I feel like that's why you're connecting amusement parks to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one guy.
Chris
Steve-O.
Castillo, I mean, he owns an amusement park.
When I think of people who like amusement parks, I think of people like Defunctland and Jenny Nicholson.
What is that?
Yeah, and like
Defunctland is like it's a YouTube channel and they do like it's basically like an amusement park podcast.
Oh.
yeah, and I remember like going to like Six Flags and stuff as as
Little
a kid,
Christian boy.
and I enjoyed it. And I'm not a Jackass fan. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but you weren't like a diehard Six Flags fan. You weren't like, I need to step up from Six Flags. I need a
Okay, but that's
I need
not
a scarier.
But like that's
I
not
need
the
a rougher.
same.
I need more dangerous.
There was this like really heavy like ad campaign I remember for Coca-Cola where they're like, get a Coke, find a girl in an amusement park. Like a really big thing in my
There was,
childhood.
I do remember it was like, get a Coke with someone's name, find someone with that name.
Yeah, I remember that.
As like an icebreaker. And I'm like, I'm not going to grab a Coke out of like a
approach a
party and go,
stranger.
Jack, is there a Jack here? We should be friends, Jack.
Melissa, I have your Coke. I have a zero sugar one in case you like that.
And then I remember they switched it because nobody was doing that
No
to
one
like
was.
give it to a mom or to like a boyfriend
Oh,
or like
yeah.
a dad or cousin. And I'm like, okay, this is lame. We're just trying to save a bad ad campaign.
Yeah, but
Hatch!
now you got the left and right Twix, and
Hatch it!
Left and Right Twix is brilliant.
it's a great idea,
Great idea.
It's a great ad campaign and it's still going hard today.
dude. And sometimes it's just fun to do it with your friends. You're like, whoa,
Like which Twix is that?
are you left or rightist, huh?
Six Flags has a right and a left Twix ride.
Oh, they do, and it splits,
yes,
right?
They
And
do.
it's
Yeah, and
symmetrical.
one of them is more scarier than the other, which makes me, in my head canon, be like, well, that's the scarier side of the Twix.
The scarier side.
There is one
it's more
side.
dangerous.
There is one. If the Twix, one goes like, and one goes like more gentle.
Well, there's like the pussy Twix and the Chad Twix.
The real Twix.
Is the Chad on the,
the
right
real
side?
twist.
I don't know.
Is the right side the twat?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I haven't been to Six Flags in like 5 years.
We should
Dude, it's been a long
vlog it. Let's vlog our little experience.
At Six Flags Discovery Kingdom.
And let's ride some elephants if they let us.
I'm just a little disturbed that when I figured out what Six Flags means.
Six Flags mean? Is it like
Like the Six Flags of Christ.
The Six Flags of Texas, and one of the Six Flags is the Confederate flag.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
wait, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, because Six Flags originated in Texas. Yeah.
Everything's bigger there.
Yeah.
They had a lot of room.
What's the big one in Texas? It has its own name, right?
Yeah. I don't know its name.
it has dangerous rides. Isn't
But
it
like
something
the
scary?
owner's like quoted as saying like, I named my business this like because I wanted to honor the missing flag, the flag that has to go unnamed now.
It
The
reminds
flag
me of,
that wanted to protect slavery.
do you remember?
Yeah.
Because you listen to Serial, right? Not Serial. You listen to S Town, right?
Yeah, I did.
Do you remember how the rich people in the town own a business called KKK trucking, and they're like, we have nothing to do with white supremacy, though we do love whites. And you're like, okay. And they're like, the name is coincidence. Our name, I think they straight up were like, our name is like Cassidy. They're like, what are the other K's for though? Like you can't just be like, well, we have a K on our name, and we named ourselves KKK trucking, unconnected. And I'm like, and we live in Ohio.
That was a coincidence.
You know what's a place I want to go to though? In an amusement park.
Sweet home Alabama.
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's?
I want to go into Buc-ee's.
And get like a hat.
I find it crazy that
That's like the Beaver restaurant, right?
no, it's not a. I mean, they have food. Buc-ee's
Like a
thing. It's a
superstore.
beaver. It's a superstore.
It's like a
Oh, it's a
Costco.
superstore.
It's
Okay.
theme park
like
Costco.
it's like a theme. Yeah, it's like what if Costco was a gas station?
Yeah.
It's cool.
That sounds so trashy.
Oh, it is trashy.
Yeah, but it's like it's a vibe.
But in the Midwest, they pay drastically more than the minimum wage. Buc-ee's is like beloved because they're like where the minimum wage is like 10 an hour. They do like 16.
That
sounds
our
chill.
producer just quit.
It's because
Damn.
it's because they're basically
He's washing out his eyes.
Buc-ee's.
He's like, I can't stand watching these idiots.
So bad.
Buc-ee's are usually right outside populated cities, and so they want people who are willing to make the drive and who don't want to quit. They want people to stay at Buc-ee's and become Buc-ee managers. And you get pretty. I think you make 22 as a Buc-ee's manager.
Benefits
23.
too. It's
And I'm like, in the Midwest,
That's pretty good.
that's really good.
Yeah.
a 9 to 5, work at Buc-ee's, have a little baby mama.
What's
their
our
property?
I'm at V. Yeah. Hour 22.
Okay. We
What
can go
if-
for 10 more.
Yeah, we can do our last topic and then come to
Do you ever wish things from YouTube became
What do you mean?
like trends when you were a kid became a movie?
No.
Like the
Nyan
ice bucket
Cat?
challenge?
Dude.
No,
Imagine the Shane
Five Nights
Dawson
at Freddy-
MCU with the black Shane Dawson.
Oh
and
gosh.
with them having was it like Quisha or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Having like that would be like a full multiverse cinema. You really want that?
Shane Dawson's Multiverse of
I-
Madness.
Dude, I want prank channels as a film.
Most- You know what I do
A
want to do
documentary
one
on prank
day?
channels. That'd be cool. I'd like to watch
I
that.
think
I
there
don't-
probably is.
There is.
Okay.
I don't like them, and I've never watched their podcast, but I've gone on 1 or 2 clips, and they did make me go, they're kind of smart for this. You know who the Nelk Boys? What Nelk Boys are?
No.
They're just some dumb guys who've been on the internet for a while, and they have a seltzer brand. And I don't know much about them other than that they're I don't like their podcast, and they're dumb. But they did have a genius idea where they did a podcast with Amish people. And every single thing that came out of the Amish people's mouths was good content material. Because you're just people want to know, people want Amish people to react to normal people.
Yeah.
Saying just random stuff.
Your favorite Martians.
What are some other groups of people that we could exploit? And it
my
wouldn't be wrong
God.
to exploit. There's nothing wrong with exploiting an Amish person.
They're kind of.
Oh, no, they're people.
There are people, and we don't know if
It's
they're
fine. They're
bad people.
they're people living in the 1600s called Dyson.
Yeah, so?
Bread and butter.
Dyson, they're probably pro-slavery.
Women can't.
Like,
Women can't be wearing too much clothing.
they think the computer is of the devil. You can have them on and then be isn't it goofy that they think the computer is the devil?
I don't know. I guess
Do you know those
Flat
priests of
earthers.
the Catholic Church that are completely disconnected from society?
Dude,
They
I would-
don't let anybody in.
That one dude who he never met a woman before he died.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a man who's never met a woman. On our podcast, a pastor or something.
I'm sure that's
Who
not
had,
too hard.
never met a woman in his life.
Yeah, just hop on League.
There is not a single pastor that has never met a woman, but a priest. Yeah,
That'd be dope.
because pastors aren't devoted.
That's true. But if we got permission to and we have this guy's mind, we could fill it up with what
Wait,
a
wait.
woman is supposed to be, and it's
I have-
crazy.
I have an idea.
Dude, they have 2 heads.
What if we?
They have 2 heads, one for kissing, one for kissing you goodnight, one for kissing you for love.
One for dirty things, one for
clean thing, yeah.
I have an idea though, like because I used to do this thing in high school called National Catholic Youth Conference. But there's a one for adults. It's called the World Catholic Conference, where everybody comes from all over the world.
I like how the one for adults is like, we're international.
Yeah, and then you could go there, and we could all go there, and we could like try to like interview all these other random
All the
people.
Catholics.
I feel like we
All the
get kicked
Catholics.
out so fast.
I don't really mind getting kicked out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean we pay the entrance fee
Miguel wants
though.
to get kicked out.
We get
Yeah.
there, but we get some
Getting kicked out
content.
is content. Saying, I got kicked out of Christianity. It'd be like the thumbnail.
God hates us.
We could also exploit that like vampire cult.
Ooh.
Dude, I'd love to have some like Satanists.
No, we could just go to a Church of Satan conference and just hang out and smoke a bunch of joints.
You know that one guy who just wears like the red leather trench coat and has like the vampire hair,
Yeah.
like the fangs? That guy.
Yeah. But he's all over the internet though.
He is all over the internet now. Because he knows he gets attention because he dresses like a fucking vampire.
And I feel like regular Satanists would be like kind of
Normal?
like expected, yeah. That after Jubilee did that video.
Get more
vampires.
Fucking Jubilee.
What if? Hey, could we invite a psychic onto the show and we have a bunch of wild events that there's no way they could predict to set up throughout the episode?
Like we plan
And
it.
have them give like predictions,
Dude.
and then have like them just be shocked consistently.
We try to scare them.
Oh,
Yes.
We try to
Yeah.
make them think there's actual curse shit going on.
Yes, exactly.
We got
and we
all
say
our
this
friends
we're like,
behind
this is
the
a haunted
scenes.
studio, so we wanted to bring you in as like our medium. Have our friends make like noises in the walls and stuff.
Yeah, we start
Dude,
the episode with a seance.
You could harm me for that. Like you could have like the ghost like rip my arm and have like gashes on me.
I'm down.
I'm cool to getting hurt too, if it makes it more real.
I'm down. I'm
God.
down.
Have one of us
I'm
like
down doing it to them.
flung at the wall.
Someone scratches
I like
face,
my eyes roll back and I pull out a knife.
stab me in the thigh.
We could fucking terrify a psychic.
Have some breakaway plates and have like some like hidden some blood packs ready and just start like chewing a breakaway plate and have blood just spread out of your mouth.
Oh my gosh. You know that plate Willy
Scare
Wonka
the
eats?
shit out of this person.
You know that plate Willy Wonka eats in the Charlie and Chocolate Factory with the first one?
Yeah,
With Gene
with
Wilder?
Eugene Levy.
With Eugene Levy.
Gene Wilder.
Who is Eugene Levy's dad?
No, Eugene Levy's the guy is like American Pie with the bushy eyebrows.
Oh, his son is Dan
His son
Levy.
is Dan.
Dan Levy.
I like that guy.
Yes,
He's a cool
yes.
actor.
Yeah,
But I mean, like
He's
that.
okay.
That plate was made out of wax, so they didn't even have like sugar plates at the time. You're like, damn.
he just bit into that.
He just was like, I love candles.
Wax
man.
is not that bad.
Nah,
Yeah,
wax is pretty good.
yeah, drip it all
Pretty
over
good
me.
for you.
Put it in my butthole.
What? What?
Dude.
What do you get? Okay.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not as good for you as like a 10,000-year-old mastodon bone, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do better.
Dude, okay.
And welcome to the pill.
Welcome to the peel.
We said this 3 times now.
Okay.
What makes it 1,000-year-old egg is just like an egg and like soy
Fossilized.
sauce and shit for like 3 days, right?
It's
A ramen egg, you mean?
I think it's like preserved in clay. It's a
Do you
century
think
egg.
there's any?
Century egg is
Oh,
right.
I guess it's called century egg.
You talking about the
Do you
thing
think
Dyson
there's
ate, and I was like,
any
"You're
act-
weird."
Do you think anyone's ever actually made like a century egg that you could eat?
Like
Like that actually took like a century
10
I-
years?
that is edible. That like is like your
Edible? No.
no.
Uh-uh.
What,
But,
what
like,
do you
it
think is the
is-
oldest you can make an egg, like and still have it not?
I don't know, but century egg, like you can store at room temperature indefinitely.
Or not? You don't think a century?
Probably not. It'd probably like it
don't
could
think-
still organic.
Because
I
it
don't think
probably like it
anybody-
probably become like
Yeah,
a
the
goo, like a jelly
Bacteria
after
and
like
stuff.
50 years.
What if you had it in a vacuum sealed container?
You put it in resin.
What did resin?
Have you
make?
seen like the
and
resin
then you
hot dogs?
resin it out and you eat it?
Yeah, baby.
No. What the hell?
Oh, it's 100 years old. A century egg.
But I did learn that the
That could be good content. We eat a century egg, literally a century. We just gotta wait 100 years.
That's a good
Or
idea.
less. If we
That's
pick an egg,
great.
if we pick like a 2-year-old egg,
well, but like
somebody's already
We
done.
only have to wait 98 years.
do it like a not do that because
I have
will
century
die.
eggs.
Or any of them really old.
And I bought them at the Asian market before I left San Diego.
They're trying to
So
say
you
that
don't
they're
think any
old.
of them were like 10 years old?
No, that's not how
Okay,
long it takes to make a
But
century
are you
egg.
willing to lie on camera and say
say
they're
they're
a
a
lot
century?
older?
Yeah, say they're 40 years old.
Well, say they're from different ages.
They'll say your parents made them when they were in their 20s.
Be like, one of this is from the Middle Ages.
If
and we taste them and we go make different faces depending on how bad or different the flavors are, but they're the same shit.
Come on.
Oh, wait.
I'm down.
Can we go?
Real century egg versus fake century?
How late? I have a question. How late is?
And we take a bite out of one egg and we like we're like shot back 100 years ago. We say some like racist things.
Yeah.
Sure.
God, yeah, okay.
Only Dyson eats
I'll
the
give you the
racist
pass.
One
egg,
of these
though.
eggs was from the Spanish Inquisition. you eat it and you start saying some anti-Semitic stuff. Go all Kanye.
You know what I want to try though? I want to try the Spider-Man burger.
Andrew's had it. I've seen pictures.
It looks gross.
The bun, the food coloring just deflates the bun. It's just, I'm pretty sure it just looks like it's a regular burger with a deflated colored bun.
But let's buy that and then make our own like different colored versions of it, where we make
Like pretty patties.
our own pretty patties. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Dude, that's such a it's nasty looking.
The
I mean,
blue-
I'm sure it tastes okay.
The
Yeah,
blue
probably
burger's
tastes
got
fine.
blue cheese on it. The purple burger's got like
The
onions.
Prowler burger. The Prowler burger's cholo flavored. Oh, you haven't seen the movie. You wouldn't know.
Also, he's not. Is he? Is the uncle? No.
We don't need to do
The
spoilers.
uncle's a black guy.
Spoilers.
Miles
Spoilers.
is Hispanic.
This is a
You're just.
bad.
I'm talking about
bad
first
movie to give spoilers for.
Yes.
First movie. Well, I was talking about. Dyson's seen the first one, right?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. Just get ready for Cholo Miles. That's
Miguel. my
Like I
goodness.
have to see Black Panther.
I hate that hairdo.
We should ask our closing questions.
yeah, what's the closing question?
Why?
Truly, what is your question?
I feel like you ask that every time.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
want to get a little existential.
Yeah.
No one ever answers why.
Yeah.
Oh no. What's a good question?
I don't know, kind of all over.
Yeah.
It
I don't
was
know.
kind
I
of.
felt kind of focused on video games and horniness.
Yeah. Oh, which lead character would you smash?
Which Smash character would you smash?
Dude, if you had to pick between Smash, a member of Overwatch or Valorant, which one would you pick?
Dude, there's a lot of good Valorant picks.
I'm not gonna Overwatch.
Because they're just like
picks.
normal people, Valorant. Overwatch is like
Are there
sometimes
weird
has-
people in is there? No, actually, that's true. There is weird people. There's no weird girls in Overwatch.
Not really. no.
Overwatch women are largely normal
Even
people.
though like what,
Yeah.
The weirdest person is a purple woman.
yeah, why is she purple? What is that about?
It's because of like a poison.
Widowmaker's been poisoned and she's got like a
Made her skin purple.
Well, men will
Oh.
be like, this guy's a crack addict who like rides a tire from the junkyard and has like Johnny Test hair.
yeah.
And you're like, why are men like just crazy? And the women are all just like, they got fat. They're all slim thick.
What is
They are all
Reinhardt?
They're all
Reinhardt's like
slim thick and different races, and that's it.
Reinhardt's like just like a suicide bomber guy with a giant hammer.
Reinhardt's just a normal old guy, but like
or a German war veteran.
I think of like
Yeah.
a Junkrat is gross. Like a
The pig guy.
yes,
Roadhog.
Roadhog.
Roadhog is gross. Though I'm sure some people have major warhog fantasies.
What's his name? What's his name? Tempest, the gravity dude.
Oh, Sigma.
gee.
He's creepy looking.
Doomfist
Kinda
is like
slightly
a gray.
creepy.
It's like a gray albino man.
No, he's
Is
black.
Doomfist not gray?
No, he's just a full
black.
black guy.
He's just a muscular black guy.
Was he not
He's normal.
gray in any of the playtests?
No.
Oh.
I feel like I remember him being like gray.
He might have a skin
Yeah,
that like
probably.
makes him
That
stone
makes
or
him
something.
Yeah, okay.
But like, no, he's just a black guy.
Okay.
He's probably the most normal person, other than the women, as the guys.
Okay. Would you rather get hung on set or eaten by pigs?
Easy. What?
Okay, but this is for the audience.
Okay.
we
this
can't
is for the
influence
audience.
them.
This is
Hey,
not.
Miguel, what's your question?
I'm not asking you. Well, Miguel already asked a question, did he?
I don't know if I had a question. I did have a question. But if you had to choose to save only one people, Ukrainians, Palestinians, or Israelites, who would you choose? Goodbye. See you next show.
Bye.
Bye.
And don't
There
do
is a right
drugs.
answer.